Hi, my name is Michelle. I'm here documenting my journey to becoming the woman I've always envisioned to be.
And I think the biggest thing I'm learning in this season is that becoming the person I've always envisioned isn't one huge life-changing moment. It's the little choices I make every day. It's choosing to show up for myself, even in the small moments, taking care of my body, clearing my mind, and learning to enjoy the life I'm building instead of waiting for some perfect version of me. So this is me, learning, growing, and bringing you guys with me on this beautiful journey. And I'm realizing that this journey isn't about becoming a completely different person. It's about cracking open my shell and building myself to the woman I've always wanted to be. And that's what I want this channel to be. Not a place where I pretend to have it all together, but a place where I document the journey. It's the everyday small choices, for example, showing up on days even when you don't feel like it. I've spent so much of my life hiding parts of myself, and now I'm learning to let myself be seen. I'm not trying to become someone else. I'm finally becoming me. Because the life I've always envisioned isn't something I'm waiting for anymore, it's something I'm building. So welcome to Building Michelle.
The biggest thing that I have learned in my journey so far is that I just need to accept myself for who I am and let myself come out my shell that I've been hiding in for so long, and to show who I truly am. There's no more hiding. There's no more, belittling myself. There's no more doubting myself. Like, I have been coming out of my shell for some time now, and this is another big chapter for me. I can't believe I'm sitting in front of my camera right now recording for my new YouTube. I'm so excited, guys. There's gonna be so much. Like, for my channel, we're gonna be diving deep into life after survival and becoming the woman I've always envisioned to be. What I mean when I say that is the person that I envisioned was when I put my headphones on and I'm dancing in the mirror and I'm confident as ever, and I just like, this is me, you know who it is type energy. And then I'll come on into the real world and I will become this little tiny little ant, this little speckle. And that's not just like coming around other girls, that's not just coming around like other new people, that's just in general. And I always felt like I had to hide myself, when really I just had to accept myself. I had to just let her come free. When I was a little girl, I always dreamt of becoming this and that and that and this, like we all do when we're younger. And one of them was becoming a content creator, and that was before TikTok became a thing or anything crazy like that. I've always wanted to show that you can make it after such life-changing events, and not just one but multiple. There's been so many lessons and so many lives that I've lived in this one life, and I've always wanted to do something with it. I'm going to do something with it. Now I cannot wait to dive deeper into it with you guys and get to know y'all more. I'm super excited to become this woman that I've always envisioned to be, and so far we're doing great. And first I started coming out of my shell with posting on TikTok. I will post my TikTok below. You guys should definitely go check it out. I just started with daily vlogs, mom life, typical yada yada. But that is not what I wanted my page to be about. It's just what I ended up doing to get started. And that's not what I'm really proud of doing, because that's not just what my life is about, or not even what I'm mainly focusing on right now in life. And that's becoming the woman I envisioned to be for my daughter and also for myself. I've always hid. I've always felt little. I always felt just, either so behind, or I just felt like, I didn't have everything else everyone else had, or able to do everything that everyone else was doing. But that's not to be said like, everyone else gets to this and that and that and this, or this is where they are in life. No, it is more so of, they have the confidence that I wish I had. They, walk with their shoulders back, their head up. They ain't looking at the ground. They ain't just trying to hide. I was always hiding in sweaters. That was the biggest thing. Always hiding in sweaters and sweatpants. I was very ashamed of what my body was looking like, and I had to give myself a little tea break from that mindset. And it literally changed so much for myself, because it honestly hurts my feelings now that I even talked or thought of myself that way, and I treated myself like that, and then I expected better from somebody else, when really, like, how are you gonna expect something from somebody else and you can't even do that for yourself? You know what I mean? And if it was one thing that you guys learned in the little bit of time of watching my video, and if you were to leave right now, the one thing I want to let you know, you are great enough the way you are. Not just good. You're not good enough. You are great enough. You are beautiful. You are smart. No matter what no one has ever told you or what you even think about yourself. Because like I said, my page is literally going to be nothing but that. I've always doubted myself. I've always second-handed myself, and I'm just like, you know, why? Why are you treating yourself like that? When you envision to be this certain person, when you want to be this certain person, and you see yourself being this certain person, like right now, I can literally taste and feel and see in my day-to-day life this woman that I'm so proud of and so proud to be. And I'm literally on that journey, and so I want to take y'all with me. And I can't wait, because I really hope that I can get out to some girlies that are feeling like that deep down inside, no matter what the picture of the video says or what, you know, being around other people say. You are great enough the way you are today. If you want to improve, if you want to make yourself, you know, confident, you want to make yourself disciplined, self-love, like all that, the whole 9 yards, literally join me, because that's what this whole thing is about, and I can't wait. But thank you so much for watching, and I really hope we get some new besties on the way. I already love y'all. Bye.